Give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storms can hide that radiance peaceful beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible when my heart is broken, when sin and grief have filled my soul with fear. Give me the precious words by Jesus spoken. Hold up faith's lamp to show my Savior near. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, all my steps enlighten, teach me the dangers of these realms below. That lamp of safety o'er the gloom shall brighten, that light alone the path of peace can show. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, lamp of life immortal, hold up that splendor by the open grave. Show me the light from heaven's shining portals, show me the glory gilding Jordan's wave. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Break thou the bread of life, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit pants for thee, O living word. Bless thou the truth, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst bless the bread by Galilee. Then shall all bondage cease, all fetters fall, and I shall find my peace, my all in all. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful Saturday morning here. Chances of light scattered showers. And here we are preparing for the mines. Hello, Sister T. How has your day been going, sister? And that reminds me, I need to let Skylar know. Do. It is nugget time. I knew, Sister T. I knew. I could just feel it. Knew you were waiting, and I tried. I did. And I even went live. But for some reason, Facebook didn't like it. So, here we are on our second attempt. But I got here, and you're here. That's a good thing. I like that. She says, so far, so good. Or, so far, good. There we are. Maybe not so good, but it's good. Hey, look, I'm... Now I'm Hair Bear. Sister T says, well, you are here. Now I'm happy. My pleasure. I did make it. I had full intentions of being on time. I did. I even tried. I was only 5 minutes late the first time. And then Facebook said, nah, why would we let you go live? That's funny. So if you go over to YouTube and you look, there's about a 5-minute long intro video. Which delayed us another 5 minutes. So yeah. Always something. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful day. Another day the good Lord has given us. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do to me. Oh. Where's Reba? I mean, we got Sister T, and we all know that's more than enough. But where's Reba? Laura. We miss Laura a lot. Sheila, Maureen, the rest of the viewers. The Annas. Debbie even shows up every once in a while. Sister T, it might be another one of them slow Saturdays. Just you and me. CJ, we don't know. He's probably still in bed. Probably. So, that means we don't have a taskmaster. Or a supervisor, for that matter. So, without further delay, I guess we might as well get into it. They can pick up their shovels when they get along with us. Hey, thank you, Sister T. So, for today's mine, we'll be in Ecclesiastes. Shocker, I know. The shaft we're going down is chapter 5. And the vein of gold we'll be picking through. Well, that's verses 16 to the end of the chapter. 16 through 20. Ta-da! Sister T, she says some will show up, but if not, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Well, no, we know that many of them will be back in the replay, so they'll be here with us eventually. And hello to all of you catching the replay. Thank you. Skylar! He made it in. Sister T tagged Sean. And Sylvia. Oh, she's on a roll. Skylar says he has the dynamite. Okay, we are qualified to have a blast. Yes, we are. Anna made it in. She says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sister Anna. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Look at that, Sister T. We're not all by ourselves. All by ourselves. So, without further delay, let's pick up those shovels, those pickaxes. Jump in the mine cart. Don't forget the lanterns and the headlamps. Alicia did tagging. Thank you, Alicia. And as we go, let's dig, y'all. And this also is a sore evil, that in all points as he came, so shall he go. And what profit hath that? What profit hath he that hath labored for the wind? All his days also he eateth in darkness, and he hath much sorrow and wrath in his sickness. Behold, that which I have seen, it is good and comely for one to eat and to drink, and to enjoy the good of all his labor that he taketh under the sun, all the days of his life which God giveth him, for it is his portion. Every man also, to whom God hath given riches and wealth, and hath given him power to eat thereof, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor, this is the gift of God. For he shall not much remember the days of his life, because God answereth him in the joy of his heart. Questions, comments? And, yeah. Let's dig. Sister T is the official greeting committee. She greets Skylar and Anna. Anna greets Sister T. Sister T greets Sam. Sam pops on. He says, hello. It's good that you're back on. Indeed it is. It's good that you're here with us, Sam. It just wouldn't be the same. Oh. So, we resume in verse 16. Coming right off of talking about the man that needs his chair to stay up. Talking about the man that got wealth and kept it. Held on to it so tight it hurt. basically, and then spent it on evil things. And he concludes this man's life, I guess you could say, by saying, "He came forth of his mother's womb naked, and he shall return as he came." So he continues with this idea that in all points as he came, so shall he go. He's not going to be able to take anything that he gained in this life with him. And what profit hath he that laboureth for the wind? Sam just woke up. Hey. We're your introduction to today. Wakey. I do have some coffee, but if you want it, you're going to have to come to Iowa. And that's going to be a bit of a jaunt. What profit? What good does it do to labor for the wind? Not much. All his days also he eateth in darkness, and he hath much sorrow and wrath in his sickness. It's not pleasant being in his situation. He's put his focus in the wrong places. He's working, he's laboring for the wrong things. He's laid up his treasure in the wrong place. Because it's all here on this earth, where moth and rust can corrupt. None of it he can take with him when he leaves this earth. In all points as he came, so shall he go. What profit hath he that laboureth for the wind? All his days he eateth in darkness. He doesn't have light, whether that's physical or spiritual. He doesn't have that light in his life to enjoy, to see, to have. So instead he has sorrow. And he's angry. He has wrath. Because all of this has made him sick. Spiritually or physically. It really doesn't have the one or the other. It can be both. Nugget number 1. Labor for God, not the wind. Don't put your effort, don't put all your work in this life on the earthly side, on the earthly things. Lay up treasures in heaven, where it's going to last. Labor for eternity. Labor for God, not the wind. Well, that's what I've been quoting from Sam. It is a great verse for the Matthew 6. Where to put your treasures. This man gave the perfect example of what not to do. And I'm sure that many of us, if we were to look around in today's life, or even into our past, we could see exactly a perfect example of what not to do. Labor for God, not the wind. He's a much better payer. Behold, that which I've seen, it is good and comely for one to eat and to drink. and to enjoy the good of all his labor that he taketh under the sun all the days of his life, which God giveth him, for it is his portion. It's a good thing, he says, to be simple, to be satisfied, to eat, to drink, to enjoy the good of all his labor. Notice the good of his labor. And not only just of his labor, it's the labor that God has given him. He has a task to do. He has a skill. He has a lot in life. A portion. Hello, CJ. Y'all, we must settle down. CJ has arrived. Let the earth fear and the heavens quake. To enjoy the good of all his labor. Enjoy it. Be happy in the good things in your work that God has given you. And put your focus there. Nugget number 2. Enjoy the work God has given. Yes, I am. No. No, it's not. Uh, enjoy the work. You could even say enjoy the good work God has given you. Sister T, I forgot to click on it to put it up there, but it's commented. Sister T says, okay, let's stop talking about CJ. Bummer. He was just like the perfect thing to be enamored with. There's your nugget number 1, Sister T. Labor for God, not the wind. And then there's nugget number 2. Enjoy the work God has given. And rest assured, God has given each man, each person, a work, a thing to do, a talent to use. Someone needs to wake CJ up. Right, Sam? It would be worth it. It would be. I'd have a nice big pot of coffee. CJ has even seen my collection of cowboy coffee pots. He can attest, it is legendary. Yes, Sister T, no problem. No problem. So he carries on with this idea. The portion that God has given every person. The good work. Sister T says, wake up, CJ! uh, the good work that God has given every person. The portion. It continues, every man also to whom God has given riches and wealth, and hath given him power to eat thereof, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor. This is the gift of God. Why? For he shall not much remember the days of his life, because God answereth him in the joy of his heart. Kind of a comforting verse when you stop and think about it. Hmm. The overall idea here is to be satisfied with God, what God has given. If this man that he's describing here in verse 19 wasn't satisfied, we'd have a much different ending verse for this chapter. If he wasn't satisfied, content with what God has given him, able to rejoice in this work, in this labor, he wouldn't be able to receive God's gift correctly. He wouldn't be able to have God answer him in the joys of his heart. It all hinges upon your contentment. Some might say it's human nature to want more. We all, I'm sure, know plenty of people who always want more. And that can be about anything. More cars, more houses, more money, more, the list goes on. But this man described in verses really 18 through 20, he is content. He is able to rejoice in his labor. He's able to enjoy the good of his work because he knows that this is God's portion given to him. He knows it's a gift from God, and he's happy. He's okay with that. He can live with that. For he shall not remember the days of his life, because God has answered him in the joy of his heart. He doesn't have to focus on the day-to-day grind or how dreary life can be. He doesn't have to remember it. Why? Because God has answered him in the joy of his heart. CJ is dying, he says. He is content with that. He can't live with it, but he's content with it. Anna says amen. Sister T says amen. This joy, this rejoicing, happiness, isn't because he has a lot. It isn't because of how much he has. It's because he's content with what he does have. Nugget number 3, be content with God's gift. And you can cross-reference this with godliness with contentment is a great gain. Somewhere in Corinthians, I feel like. But that's your homework to go find it. Timothy? Okay. Well, CJ says it's in Timothy. No, they have to go find it. It's 1 Timothy 6. CJ's sitting here poking. I'm trying to type, CJ. I really am. Because you won't. Be content with God's gift. Because God has given it. It is your portion. All of us can say that God knows best. And if you can't, you need to examine a couple things. Um, God knows best. He's given each of us our portion. He's given us our lot. He's given us a thing we can do and a purpose in life. Rejoice in it. Be happy in it. Oh yeah, you don't want. You were late too. You didn't know. That's why you don't know the story on behind that one. Anyways, there be gold, and then there are pages. Nugget run through. Nugget number one: labor for God, not the wind. Nugget number two: enjoy the work God has given. And finally, nugget number three: be content with God's gift. Nugget number four: thank you. Got my nuggets down. No, oops. Thank you, Sister T. And thank you, everyone, for being here. Skylar is here, or was here. He has the dynamite somewhere.
Y'all, he thinks he's funny, but he's not. Don't listen to him.
What's funny is the fact that he had just slapped himself over my stream. Like, how important he views himself.
Yep.
Now get off my table.
I don't want to.
Too bad.
Oh.
See y'all at the end of the day. Anna says, love all these excellent points. Well, thank you, Sister Anna. My pleasure. Attire? I did that last night. Really? Fine. CJ wants me to plug a gospel meeting for tomorrow night. Running in place of evening edification. It is titled. The lesson that night was titled "Finding Our Place at the Feet of Jesus" by Dr. Bruce. Don't remember his last name. McLarty. I keep wanting to say, but I don't know if that's it. McLarty. Mm-hmm. So be there or don't be. I mean, those are really your only two options. I was thinking the same thing, CJ. I was. Yeah, it's a side effect of being an Ecclesiastes for a duration of time. Be there or don't be. Those are your two options. Just like Solomon said, if a tree falleth to the north or to the south, there it lays. Those are your options. Sister T says, "You're welcome." Thank you, sister. Anna says, "Thank you, Oshea." You're welcome, Sister Anna. Sister T says, "It's no fun if we can't see your face, CJ." So she says, if you're not going to show your face, don't even show up at all. He says you don't want to see his face this early in the morning. It would make
Yeah, I'm ugly.
it'd make sleep away from you. You would. What? Sister T says she missed everything last night. Well, we missed you too, Sister T. We did. I know, because I was in charge of that one. Yeah, she says she missed everything last night. She was in Greenville. Her nephew graduated. Well, congratulations, your nephew. She didn't go, but she looked at the link. She thought about it. Sam says it's better than no option. Well, that's true. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for being here. For taking the time out of your Saturday to stumble down into the mines with me, to look down the shafts and to sift through, pick through the veins of gold as we found our nuggets of golden wisdom in the text. So as you go through your day, remember, keep a hold on those golden nuggets. I mean, they're valuable. You want to keep them. Don't lose them. Like, you don't just casually lose gold. I mean, so keep a hold of them and share them if you have to, if you can. Yeah. Until we meet again, God bless you all. Stay safe and stay strong. Until next time. Toodles. Cheerio and pip pip.